Hello and welcome. I hope you are doing well. So today I'm going to expand a little bit about success. I did make a video about that, like a short video, really. I will leave the link in the description if you would like to listen. It's a very, very short video. A little bit like a rhyme, to be honest, but I want to expand today about this so-called success, as they say. So from pretty much young age, I believe we were all taught, intentionally or not, that to be successful, you need to do this or that. Study hard, go to uni, work hard. Now it seems like to sign for my masterclass and I will teach you how to be successful, how to make more money, and the stories go on now on social media. So it's a little bit different now. So, of course, each one of us will see success differently. But I often ask myself, what is success anyways? There are so many labels for everything these days. And if you are not successful, one might feel like a failure. Have you ever felt like you failed? Because I did so many times, thinking that I haven't done this one, so I just failed. Because that's the perception we probably grew up with unintentionally, as I call it. So people, try hard to improve themselves, buy courses, study more, and then what? Don't get me wrong, when I have received my certificate from my functional English course a few months ago, I was really happy. But I was more proud of myself, not because I succeed and I passed, but because I have actually committed myself to run to college once a week, straight after work, for a few months, which wasn't really easy, believe me, some days. Then finding time to do the homework. But I did it because I loved it. I love being in a classroom with other adult students. So, you might see it as a success, but for me it was more like fun. I had a great teacher as well. She was so amazing. And because I always loved English at school, and I do like to improve myself, but for myself, nothing else, no one else. It's just something I do for myself, and I don't really go around and boast about it as well. So what if we actually change the word success for something different? Because if something truly makes you happy and you not doing it to prove anything to anyone, or even for more money, but from your heart, which is, I think, quite rare now. Even, for example, doctors, in the past, they really, really cared about their patients, especially we had like a family doctor, and they were very knowledgeable. Now I'm not so sure. It is like everything else, a business. And of course, we need them to save our life in emergencies. That's for sure. So I used to think if one has a business, house, cars, and a good position, that person is successful, achieved something in their life. I even was dreaming about, when I was younger, to have this big house, and drive nice cars and all this kind of stuff. But all this can end in a blink of an eye as well, because nothing is really promised to us. So no, I don't look for any success. Even here on YouTube, you can find many videos about it, self-improvement that will teach you how to self-improve or be successful by selling. Majority of them selling overpriced courses or masterclasses. But you have to ask, and those people are not even successful themselves. They're just scamming people. But you have to ask yourself, if you are already happy with where you are in your life, do you need more? Do you even like the label successful person? And what instead of that, to enjoy what you do without looking at it as an achievement, because simply not everyone wants cars, big houses, or master degree. Some people like to live a normal, everyday, simple life. It's just a shame that sometimes you are looked down on from society point of view if you are not doing something wow. Your wallet isn't fat with cash, your bank account doesn't have many zeros, or you simply don't dress poshly in designer clothes or whatever, and there is nothing wrong with wearing a nice outfit, don't get me wrong. Just so no, I don't want labels. I want to be happy with whatever I have and where I am in my life, and live simply, which I do now. I like hunting for bargains from time to time at the second-hand shops, and you can find great stuff there, even some brand new for a little price. And I used to hate second-hand shops. I thought they were just not for me, because I was thinking I'm just too posh for that. So I am happy when I'm in nature, when I read or think about new ideas, even for this channel, because I don't do it for another reason but joy. If I was doing it, I would already quit probably a year ago, not seeing much of the progress. So that's why I think lots of people do quit, because they want numbers and they want money. But YouTube doesn't work like that. Like, not everyone in, you see, that's the thing, not everyone in life will succeed, and that's why I don't like this label, because somebody hasn't achieved something doesn't mean they have failed. So I'm not planning to quit my YouTube channel in the near future. I will see where it takes me, and I will do it as long as it just brings me joy. So maybe it's time we stop trying to compete, prove, or even become successful, but instead focus on being more joyful what we do in our everyday life. And yes, some days will be miserable. It's part of this life journey. But maybe it is time to drop the labels. Social media is full of people who want to be seen as successful, who want to be seen. Some of them even fake it. They simply fake the success, whatever they've got. And instead live for yourself and live simply. So I'm not interested about labels and any of this so-called success. If I want to improve something, then first and most, I will start with myself. I don't need a label. I don't want to follow the trends. And you know what? Even when people achieve their so-called success, they get bored and want more, want something else. We are never satisfied as human. We're never fully satisfied. We're always looking for something more and more. And I might not be successful in someone's eyes because I haven't achieved certain things, but I am grateful for what I have. I don't need to chase another thing thinking that it will bring me more joy, because I am already happy with what I do have, and I haven't got that much, and that's okay. And I still think that I have more than some of these so-called successful people. And the most important thing for me now is I have God. And God has humbled me and shown me the way. And I'm so grateful. And that is good enough for me. So I'm going to end this video with two quotes. First one is from Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few ones. And the second quote is from Dennis Waitley. I hope it's pronounced the surname right. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. And I invite you to do just that. Forget about labels, forget about comparing yourself to others, chasing. Just do what you really enjoy. And don't look at it as a success. Just look at it as fun, a fun in life. We don't need all those labels. And try to be happy with what you already have. I made a video about that as well some time ago. And try to live simply. Like, we don't need another thing and another thing. It's nice to buy stuff, of course, but half of the stuff is not needed. So, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here, and take care, my dear. Until next time. God bless you.